The 30-minute opening range breakout inside of Cigna has had a 100% win rate over the past 6 trades. Not a lot in terms of sample size, but we had this information yesterday ready to go before today's market open. In our brief for the opening range breakout, which contained the setups we want to focus on today, we saw we had 4 bullish setups: Meta, Costco, United Airlines, and Cigna. Out of these 4, right now, which currently the market's at 10:30 a.m. Pacific, so it's well into the day, Cigna is still giving us an opportunity to enter. This is the 30-minute opening range breakout, which has had a 100% win rate over the past 6 trades. So let's take a look at this setup in a little bit more detail. Cigna, early on in the morning, triggered that 30-minute opening range breakout. We have our target line, which we fell a little bit shy of. That's at 292.39. We can see that on the right here. The max we reached was 292.32. Before then, we had a sell-off, and now it feels like to me that we're starting to build our leg back up to try and break above our previous high. So my automated trading entry got an entry at 288.03, and that was after this edge signal formed right here. You'll see that was the candle in which the actual entry got filled at 288.03, trying to see if we can play around with this overall morning brief to automate some of our trades here. So this is the trade inside of Cigna that we currently have. Let's take a look at these other 3 bullish setups as well. We had Meta early on in the morning, which again, inside of Meta, we were looking for a 30-minute breakout, if you see that right here, but that only had a 50% win rate over the past 26 trades. Today, that 30-minute breakout triggered, and we did go to hit the T1, and we basically hit that perfectly to a T before we sold off. So Meta, a nice trade setup here. Costco and United Airlines next. So if we come into Costco, Costco did not ever trigger our bullish setup here. So no trade inside of Costco. And inside of United Airlines, we were looking for a 15-minute breakout. Let's load in the 15-minute opening range breakout here. And inside of that 15-minute breakout, we never actually saw the breakout. So UAL also, no setup. So Cigna is the one trade that is currently active, and we have our automated entry position in. For those of you interested, we already have a series of automated trading scripts available for all of our members. If you simply come into tosindicators.com/automated trading, log in with your membership, you'll find 6 examples that we have, plus a series of full setups that you can use to automate your entries inside of ThinkOrSwim with no API knowledge, simply just inside of the ThinkOrSwim platform, letting ThinkOrSwim do the heavy lifting for you. I'll pause the video here and we'll resume when the market closes to see what ends up happening inside of this trade in Cigna. All right, market's now closed. We can see where the bot took the entry. That was at 288.03. And we rode this wave, didn't get all the way up to the target at 292.32, but we did get to a nice target of the morning ORB high, which is what triggered this breakout in the first place. I hope through this video you found it helpful in understanding how to use the opening range breakout brief to find the needles in the haystack every single day. I think this list can be your secret cheat code, if you will, to help you find some of these opportunities. 4 for bullish, we had 9 for bearish. Today, for example, I'll update this list a little bit later on once the markets have settled in, go through the list and try and find where do we want to focus on for bullish and bearish setups tomorrow. Take care, everyone. For all ORB members, I'll see you in our next update. Take care, everyone.